Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Man, it feels so great to be back. Now, you might be wondering why exactly I haven't posted a video in so long, and that's because, well, with current world events and with school, it is very, very hard for me to find time that I am free to be able to make and edit videos, so I am now back. Expect to be I will be posting things very staggered and not very consistently, though I really wish I could at least get on top of that and get much better at doing that. But today I'm going to be showing you my retro tech collection. So let's get started. Let's start off with old computer stuff. So I'm going to be going in time of like when they were released and so on. So this first one was found at a thrift store. So these two items that I have were found at thrift stores. So this is a sealed Microsoft Word, and I found it for about $12. I'm not sure if it was a really good deal or not. I mean, I'm finding people selling this exact same one for $70, maybe more. But anyway, it's one of the first editions of Microsoft Word, and I found that very cool. And nothing too interesting on those sides, but it seems that this might be a education edition of sorts. There. So, I don't know. That's my first item. Now on to the second item, which is... Oh, I forgot to say, this is from 1990. And this, which is an Intel Pentium OverDrive processor of sorts, from 1995, around there. And this actually had everything in it, except for the processor. I mean, it does still have... I'm pretty sure it's an i4086. I'm not entirely too sure. But it still has an old processor in there. And so if I open this up, as you can see, it is... Oh no, it's not focused. There we go. So as you can see, it is definitely not as what's on the box. So, and because there's this heatsink just slapped on there, I don't have any idea, nor can I really tell what's on the back of it. It just says made in Malaysia. I don't really remember how you say that. But you can kind of see here. There we go. See, it says, well, it has all that stuff. Copyright 80 or Intel copyright, and then 89, 92. But it is a very, very old processor. But it has everything in here. It has the manual. Very interesting postcard. Interesting little clothing. Oh no! Dang it! Keep forgetting the camera's not focused. There we go. But manual, nothing too interesting in there. Little claw thing to get the processor out of like pressure fit sockets. Has a whole ton of cool stuff in here, including a little floppy disk, which I do have. I don't know where I set it down, which is really sad. But that's all that's in the yard sale old computer stuff. Now on to retro gaming stuff. So the first console I have is a handheld one. In fact, all the gaming things that I have that are retro are handheld. But anyway, I have an original Nintendo Gameboy that I've refurbished myself. I have a video on that and how to fix lines on the screen, but for some reason that has 20 dislikes, and I really wonder why. I just don't know. Anyway, one of my most viewed videos actually is, I believe, with like 300 views, which is pretty crazy. But I have... Oh wait, these aren't a part of that. What am I doing? I have all of these games to go along with it. This one actually doesn't work for some reason. And then one of my favorites, an original Super Mario Land, which is pretty cool. I don't know why there's an A on it, but it is. And I forgot to say, there's Pokemon Red in the back of this. Alrighty, that was released around 1989, 1990. Now onto the second one, which is a Game Boy Advance. And this I also have refurbished. It doesn't have the back cover. I've never figured out where it is. I don't have batteries in it right now, but that's where these come in. I have only 3 games that are made for it. An F-18 game simulator. It's pretty cool. A chess game and Namco Museum. This thing is pretty cool. It has like 5 different games made or released by Namco, which is pretty cool. Alrighty. Now on to my retro, if you can say some of these items are, Apple collection. So the first one, I actually don't remember when these were released, but an iPod mini. This thing is not in the greatest condition. It doesn't work because the hard drive, which has actually been replaced with a compact flash modded by somebody, does not work and is not recognized by iTunes, so I can't really fix that. Next up, an iPod Nano first gen. I used to have a second gen. It's more in the design of this, but I don't know where it went. It's really sad. But there's a first gen, and now this, which is just another thrift store find, just iLife 2008. I've heard that it is completely garbage and is not worth a thing. Imagine that is true, but it has everything and is basically brand new. It has everything in here with some pretty interesting stuff, actually. Manuals, installing, and then these, which are just software coupon things. And then a free trial of iWork 2008, as you can see there. But, yeah, that's about it for the really retro stuff. Well, sort of, because now it's a lot more modern. Next up, my iPhone 4, sadly smashed back, but also really weird chip. Like, how is this possible? I don't have any idea. But anyway, this thing released 2011, 2012-ish. Still works. It's dead right now. This actually used to be my daily driver phone. Yeah, used it with this UAG case. It's kind of a cool case, but this used to be the phone that I used every day. And I now have this iPhone 5S that I'm actually recording this on right now, as well as a iPhone 4S box. I actually found this at a yard sale, and it has everything in here. It actually even had some screen protector and the old style, brand new Apple EarPods. Doesn't have a brick, doesn't have the cord. This even has Apple stickers in there, which is pretty cool. But I bought this because it was only 50 cents, and these are generally worth a lot more than that. 16 gigabyte model, black, matches everything that this phone is, because there was an iPhone 4 box as well, but it was white and an 8 gigabyte model. Anyway, last Apple collection item, iPhone XS box. I do not have one, but it actually came with AirPods too, which is pretty cool. And they're brand new. And this was also 50 cents at the same yard sale that this was at, which is awesome. Anyway, I don't know if you can call this retro, really isn't, but just a part of my little Apple collection. But that's really it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. This has been my retro, if you can call it, tech collection. I really hope that you can give me a like, because that really helps me out and people discovering more, or discovering me. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in another one.